Eddie the Eagle and the Magic Listening Ears. Jungle School Rules, Part 4. High above the misty green mountains, where clouds brushed the treetops and the wind hummed soft tunes, stood Whisperwind Academy, the happiest school for birds in the jungle. Every morning, laughter and fluttering wings filled the air. Parrots chattered, sparrows whispered secrets, and pigeons cooed louder than the school bell. At the top of the great banyan tree classroom sat Professor Hootsworth, the old owl teacher. He watched over his feathery students from his perch with a kind smile.
Good morning, my fluttering students.
He hooted cheerfully.
Today, we'll learn the most powerful skill of all, listening.
Listening? That's easy. I listen all the time.
Before the owl could reply, Pip began talking again. Professor Hootsworth chuckled softly.
Perhaps not all the time.
Just then, a strong gust of wind swept through the doorway. A shadow glided across the sunlight, and in soared Eddie the Eagle, the biggest bird anyone had ever seen at Whisperwind Academy. A hush fell over the class. Every tiny bird froze in awe. Eddie's grand wings shimmered as he landed gracefully near the teacher's desk.
Good day, Professor. Good day, young flyers.
Eddie said warmly, his deep voice echoing like gentle thunder through the branches.
Class, Eddie will help us today. He's known for his magic listening ears.
The students gasped.
Magic ears? Do they sparkle?
Eddie smiled.
Only when they're really paying attention.
Can they hear snacks? Pip asked eagerly. The class giggled.
Better than snacks, Wyatt. They hear understanding. When someone talks, I stop, I look, and I listen. Because when we listen, we learn more than words. We hear feelings, ideas, even kindness.
The classroom grew quiet. Then Mira the Mina whispered, "Even the wind?"
Especially the wind. It's full of stories, if you listen close enough.
That's when Zara the sunbird fluttered in, shimmering like a rainbow.
I can hear the wind, too.
She said proudly.
It told me my feathers look fabulous today.
Everyone burst out laughing. Even Professor Hootsworth chuckled. From that moment, everyone tried their best to listen. Pip cupped his wings around his ears. The pigeons nodded politely when others spoke. Zara hummed softly to the breeze, and the hummingbird buzzed so gently she could finally hear herself think. But just as laughter filled the room, the branches began to sway. A wild wind whooshed through the classroom. Papers swirled everywhere.
Oh no! My lesson notes!
The students panicked, flapping and squawking.
Wait! Listen first!
All the birds froze. Their feathers rustled softly. They listened. Really listened. The wind whispered from the east branch. Together they followed the sound, gathered every paper, and saved the day. When all the pages were back, Professor Hootsworth smiled proudly.
Well done, class. You truly used your listening ears today.
Eddie nodded.
And remember,
He said gently.
listening isn't just for lessons. When someone calls for help, or when danger rustles in the air, your ears can keep you safe. Listening makes brave hearts wiser and quick wings ready.
Professor Hootsworth added,
Class, remember, always listen first. Look at who's talking. Wait your turn, and never interrupt. Good listeners make learning easy, and hearts happy.
Eddie smiled and said,
If you don't understand, Just ask kindly, "Can you say that again?" Use your ears, eyes, and heart together. That's the secret to truly listening.
The classroom stayed silent for a moment. Every little bird listened with bright eyes and calm feathers. When the school bell rang, cheerful chirps filled the sky. Everyone packed their tiny school bags and fluttered out of the treetop classroom,
Goodbye, Professor.
waving goodbye to Professor Hootsworth and Eddie as they glided into the golden sunset. The clouds glowed softly around Whisperwind Academy,
Good day, little listeners.
wrapping the day in gentle peace. Please subscribe to QuizBrainKids, where every story takes you on a magical learning adventure.